Welcome back, everybody. In the kitchen with one of our favorite chefs, Chef Ken Hall. He is the executive chef of all the Oneida casino restaurants. There's a lot been happening there over the last year. Lots of new restaurants out there that a lot of people might not know about. So, if you haven't been to the casino lately, just to eat, you may want to go check it out. Watch the game, whatever.
Absolutely. We have 5 new restaurants. We have one in the Mason Street location, which is Countryville Bar and Grill, and they do a wonderful job. They are so talented. Burgers and salads, and their specials are amazing. They've got line dancing, they've got karaoke, they've got live music. So much going on over
So if
there.
you need a night out, that's a good place to go.
That's a perfect place to go. And at the main casino, we have Lombardi's Legendary Sports Bar and Grill. So all things game oriented. We have a 102-inch big screen TV there that they look life-size. So to watch a race of any kind, whether it be NASCAR or Breeders' Cup or Kentucky Derby, whatever, good football game, good baseball game, whatever it is, it's life-size. And then anywhere you look, there's TVs surrounding the entire restaurant. And then we have our food court there where we have a high-end Boar's Head deli, which is all gluten-free meats, no fillers, no additives.
That's good stuff, yeah.
We have American Bandstand Express, which is your good old malt shake burger joint.
Yeah.
And then we have chicken fry, so you can get good chicken tenders, you can get fried chicken, you can get quesadillas or a grilled cheese sandwich. So much variety, so much things going on, and we just love to mix things up a little bit.
Cool. So, try something new. If you haven't been to the casino for a while, go check it out. See what they've got going on there. I know Ken is one of the best area chefs, so I know he's doing good things out there. But
well,
he's
thank
also,
you for that.
I know what you can do. So, and I'm dreaming of that grilled cheese that you made a while back. The burger and grilled cheese was over the top. So, Ken's also a dad. He's got 3 kids, and do you get stuck in a recipe rut every once in a while? And at home, you cook all day, then you got to go home and get dinner on the table?
Yes, and I got to give my wife a lot of credit because she's like you. She's a busy mom, and she throws it together. So a lot of times we'll tag team. And when it's my turn, I just kind of look in the fridge and look in the pantry, and like you, we keep a well-stocked pantry. So we have a shelf that has a multitude of things. It's like, well, do we want to do couscous tonight? Do we want to do grits tonight? Do we want to do pasta? Whatever it is. One of our favorites is quesadillas.
Mm-hmm.
My kids love quesadillas, and you always have little bits in the fridge.
Mm-hmm.
The one that we're doing today is the BBQ Chicken Quesadilla, but along with that, not in the recipe, we can add some beans in there. We can get some more protein in there. We can get some more fiber in there. And again, it's something you may have opened it up for your enchilada casserole, and you threw some beans in there. Now all of a sudden you got a little bit left over. So again, it's a great way to utilize whatever you have in your fridge. I love barbecue chicken.
I do too.
So what we did was we just took the leftover chicken breast that was already cooked,
Okay, so
chopped it up,
Yep.
and we mixed in a half a cup of barbecue sauce into it.
So whatever you've got in the fridge,
Right.
and rotisserie chicken, you could shred that up, throw that in some barbecue sauce, and barbecue chicken, anything is so on trend right now. And I think sometimes when it's not summer, we get that hankering for a barbecue chicken. So this is a great way to get it. So
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got barbecue chicken that we've diced up and just put some sauce in there. I'm going to open up and drain these black beans, which sneaking in some black beans and more recipes is great way to bulk it up, stretch your dollar, and like you say, get a little extra protein in here.
Right.
And I'll rinse and drain those. So go ahead and show people how you then get this quesadilla started. It's more of a method. You can use whatever you got in your fridge to throw in there.
Exactly, and what I've got is I've got some caramelized onions.
Heather,
I've
how do
got
you-
some roasted peppers.
So people hear caramelized onions. How do you achieve that, and what makes them different than just throwing in sliced mushroom or sliced onions?
What you're trying to do with your caramelized onion is you're trying to add color and bring out the sweetness of the onion. So you're slow cooking your onion, and you stir it frequently so that you can get that color. You don't want it to burn around the edges. You just want to slow cook it, get that nice color, that nice caramelized color. That's where the name is coming from, is you're trying to, it's not a white onion anymore, it's a caramel color to your onion. So you're trying to get that nice sweetness to your onion.
So low and slow saute it. Do you do butter or oil or either one?
I use oil in mine.
Okay.
And then I season it at the end.
Okay. All right.
I don't like to do the seasoning ahead of time because I want to see what the onion tastes like once it cooks down slow.
People who don't like onion love caramelized onion, my daughter's all over it because it just becomes a whole nother thing.
Right.
So it really does.
Right.
And then we've got some sliced red pepper.
Some sliced red
roasted.
pepper
Okay.
and some green pepper. And all I did was I had a quarter pepper left over from the salad. I chop it up, I saute it off, and then you've got a little bit of color in there. You've got some nice chicken. You could do this with beef. So if you have a little pot roast, you could do some onions, maybe some mushrooms, a little provolone or mozzarella cheese, and have it a Philly quesadilla.
Yeah.
So the possibilities, if there's pork roast, if there's turkey, if there's chicken, you can do it with seafood. You know, a lot of people like fish tacos. So if you've got some leftover fish that you baked, you could flake that up, put that in there as well, and then you change the cheese depending on what your main thing is. So you always have all these multiple bags of open cheese or little chunks of cheese.
Yes.
So mix and match. My favorite is a cheddar, pepper jack, and provolone blend.
Ooh, yeah.
Because those are the three I always have in my cupboard.
Sure. So just shred them up and use them in a quesadilla.
Exactly.
Nice big flour tortilla. That's something that we always keep on hand at home. Is some great flour tortillas. Now they come in some fun flavors too. There's a whole aisle of different tortillas and things like that.
And for this, being that it's barbecue, this is a jalapeno cheddar.
Ooh, yum.
So it actually has the flavor. You can kind of see the pieces of the jalapeno built right in here.
Cool.
So it has built-in flavor right away. And how I like to do the quesadillas is when we go ahead, I put
little oil.
I put a little oil in there because I
skillet.
like it to be crispy on the bottom.
Me
I
too.
like a good crispy quesadilla.
Yes.
So I put the oil in there, and then we're going to lay this down in here.
Okay.
And my trick is, what I do is I start just on half, and I put my cheese down first. I take about half of the cheese,
Okay.
and I put the cheese down. Then we're going to take, and we're just going to layer up some of the barbecue chicken, just kind of scatter that around
Which
in
is
there.
cold now, but it's going to warm up a little bit when this whole thing cooks.
Right. And again, you can use as much or as little as you want. That's the one good thing about quesadilla. You have the tortilla to add filling, so on and so forth. Then we're going to take and we're going to add in our onions.
Those caramelized onions we talked about. And you have a dish similar to this at one of the Oneida restaurants, correct?
Correct. And we do a barbecue chicken quesadilla at Lombardi's Legendary Sports Bar and Grill. And we do it with pepper jack cheese and with a chipotle barbecue sauce. And again, it's just a nice, wonderful way to use all of these little ingredients that you have. And then we've got these nice beans, so this is something we're just going to scatter in a few little beans. Now I'm going to take the rest of the cheese over the top.
So cheese on the bottom and cheese on the top.
That helps to keep your tortilla together.
Okay.
And then we're just going to fold it over like this. Oh, let me grab that spatula quick, because I can smell it's getting hot down there.
And that's what you want. That is,
That's exactly what you want. So we'll kind of twist this a little bit, and we'll let this finish cooking and warm all of that filling through. And as we do that, what I like to do is I like to serve it with a little lettuce.
Okay.
So we'll just take your regular head lettuce, iceberg lettuce. And I'm just going to cut a little piece off the side. We'll trim it down, and then we'll just shred it. So just real thin strips.
So it's like kind of the cool to go with the hot.
Exactly. And then we'll garnish it with a little sour cream. We'll garnish it with a little salsa. And then you have a really nice dish that you could put out on a platter for everybody to just kind of pick and choose. This would be something that you could have game time.
Perfect for that.
Or anything like that.
Yeah, movie night, yeah.
Exactly.
So I want to see how this all finishes up. Do you need I was going to say a pizza cutter, but you just got a knife right there.
Yep, I got a knife right here, and so I'm just going to put this right here. We'll set this off over.
Slice it into wedges.
Yep, and I do nice big wedges.
And it's nice and crispy. I can hear that.
All right, and so then we'll go ahead and we'll put this on our platter.
Wow, that looks so good, Ken.
Well, thank you. And then we're going to put a little lettuce right over the top like this. We're going to take a little bit of our fresh salsa, put a little fresh salsa. You got to get your fingers dirty, you know, when you eat your quesadilla.
More messy, more better. A little sour cream on top.
And then I'll put a little dollop of sour cream here in the corners, and there you go. There's your barbecue chicken quesadilla.
That looks fantastic. Ken's going to stick around a little later. We're going to show you what to do with leftover chili. We're making chili and cheese potato skins, which I can hardly wait. And if you don't feel like making this at home, they have barbecue chicken quesadillas, right, as Ken mentioned, at Lombardi's right inside the Oneida Casino.
Correct.
We'll be back. Stay with us for some fun new ideas to mix things up.